There's a rising trend in mass killings or mass shootings in South Africa, especially in taverns, and I don't even know, I can't even fathom or begin to think about the connection. And what kills me the most is the fact that I think I read somewhere that these people killed these people in a tavern and robbed them of their items. Is this what we've come to in South Africa? So I came across this story on the Al Jazeera YouTube channel, and I think I once had someone tell me not to trust whatever or anything that Al Jazeera basically posts. But it's everywhere, right? Does it really require some trust or anything? Not. I mean, this is a fact. People were killed at another shooting in South Africa, another shooting at another tavern in South Africa. Then you're going to tell me about trust. Who are these people? Where do they come from? But also, I've noticed how much international coverage this story is getting. These stories got, especially. And I wonder why. You know, it makes me wonder if these people profit from, I'm not pointing out anyone specifically, but if these people benefit from the negative stories in Africa. Just thought.
Now, South African police have launched a manhunt for 12 suspects after a shooting near Johannesburg. At least 9 people were killed when gunmen opened fire on customers at a local bar in the township of Bekkersdal. South African police Gauteng spokesperson Brigadier Brenda Muridili joins us now on the phone from Johannesburg. Welcome to Al Jazeera.
I didn't get that. Ooh, what?
Fire on customers at a local bar. Now, South African police have launched a manhunt for 12 suspects after a shooting near Johannesburg. At least 9 people were killed when gunmen opened fire on customers at a local bar in the township of Bekkersdal. South African police Gauteng spokesperson Brigadier Brenda Muridili joins us now on the phone from Johannesburg. Welcome to Al Jazeera. Thanks for your time. So I've given a rough outline of what we know happened, but can you fill in the gaps? Can you walk us through what you understand happened at that tavern in the early hours of the morning?
In the early hours of the morning.
Good day, Neve. Yes, you have given a little bit of a background. We understand that from eyewitnesses that one of the patrons from that tavern was standing outside the bar when he noticed 2 vehicles, a white Kumbi as well as a grey sedan, that just stopped there. And without saying anything, those assailants went into the tavern and started shooting randomly.
This is the country we live in. I said this once and people probably thought I was crazy for this, right? We literally live in a world, we literally live in a South Africa where you can be shot for no reason. Walk into his bars or wherever and get shot. Do you understand what is happening here? These people have no remorse. These people have no regard for life, anything like that. People. You know, sometimes it's very difficult to admit that we all come from, or we're all created by God, or we're all born of a woman. I'm telling you right now, some people may have been planted. You can't tell me these are people. What kind of poverty gets you to this point? If this was about making money, quick cash. What kind of beef do these people have with every single individual sitting? I feel like that's impossible too. You can't be beefing with the whole tavern. Right? You can't be beefing with the whole tavern.
People were running from the tavern, going out. Then as the suspects were fleeing the scene, they also shot randomly on the street, and this resulted in the fatalities.
So humans have turned into game. That's the most demonic shit I've ever heard today. Another fascinating piece of information I came across is the fact that the police are also involved in this illegal gun trade in South Africa. So most people would have imagined that these guns are being smuggled from outside entities and locations, and I guess it would leave many feeling like, okay, the problem isn't with us but the outside, and we should deal with our borders, you know, secure our borders better. But it's actually in the country. Even though I still feel like it could be a distraction. Everything could be used as a distraction, because everything is a distraction. You know what I mean? To some extent. But I see why it was necessary for us to know how deeply corrupt the law was, and how the law enforcers were just as corrupt.
Also have our tracing unit from the provincial office that is working together with our serious and violent crimes unit.
Brigadier Muradili, I mean, this is the second mass shooting in Gauteng this month, isn't it? I mean, that following the tragedy in Salisville near Pretoria at an unlicensed bar. That attack left 11 people dead. I mean, what is the police's message to residents who are now living in fear?
It is indeed the second one in 2 weeks, and we know that the Attridgeville one, the one in Salisville, it was...
Could it be the same group? Could it have been the same? What if it's a cult, bro? Like, what if it's a cult just claiming lives to claim a lot of money? You know what I'm saying? You know, human beings are very gullible. Human beings are gullible and stupid. They can be stupid. People believe the deepest shit just to feed their own insecurities and their own beliefs. But what if it's the same group? I mean, in 2 weeks, brother, bro, I think I came across another Wikipedia page, bro, of mass shootings in South Africa all the way from 90s, bro. And we've had the spike in 2025. I'm telling you right now, not to wish anything bad upon anybody. I'm not going to be surprised if it happens before the end of this year. If it happens again before the end of this year. Today even, 25th of December. It's literally going to lead to people not wanting to have fun in local bars anymore, bro. People are going to stop grooving, my feet. People are going to stop grooving.
An illegal tavern that
Rightfully
was operating
so.
there. But with this particular one, it is a licensed establishment, and it was operating within the bounds of the law.
So, unlike the other one, this one was actually licensed. I guess that helps us a bit. That piece of information was very useful. Thank you.
So the message is that when people are having fun and enjoying themselves, we have always had meetings with these tavern owners or liquor establishment owners, encouraging them to strengthen security so that they can have someone at the door. We know that the law does not allow that people go into this establishment carrying firearms visibly. So we had another incident where a person who went into the tavern with a firearm.
It's a mess. It's a mess, Mzansi. I don't know what we can do as civilians besides being whistleblowers who are going to be killed eventually. You know, I mean, there are measures being put into place to protect whistleblowers. But what can we do as South Africans? Because this is the South Africa we're living in today. This is the reality. This is our reality. This is where, if you're planning to have kids, this is where your kids are going to grow up. A place where anybody and anyone can be shot. Anyone trying to flee could be shot just for being a moving being. What do you all think about this? I think South Africa is not a mafia state. It's a demonic state. We've turned into this, and it's because of the failures, our failures as a society. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how, bro, this shit goes deeper 10 times, right? Corruption and silence and our fear, and you know what I'm saying? This isn't something that just happened today. This is something that's been happening. Something that was born and bred. And now we're reaping the results. Consequences and whatever. You know what I'm saying? What do you all think about this? I think this is a ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could link it to corruption only. I could link it to corruption. You know, how these people be, you know what I'm saying, corruption. But what else? Let me know in the comments. And as always, until next time.